Matt Lenehan for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Always a pleasure to catch up with Danny Garcia. Danny, I normally get you at the end of a night at the MGM. Everybody's rushing out trying to get your reaction to a fight, but look, you're back, and not just back in any fight, an opportunity to become world champion. You must be over the moon to be back in a meaningful fight.
Oh man, I'm excited. I feel like a kid at a candy store.
Yeah. I remember when I first started taking like boxing a lot more seriously when I was a lot younger, and you were one of the young pups coming through, making a lot of noise, fighting a lot of big names. You're an OG in the game now.
Yeah.
Where's your motivation in boxing now? And does it feel weird to have been in the sport, and achieved, what you've achieved, and now you're getting an opportunity to become world champion again?
Definitely, I'm a young OG in the sport, but
Mm.
it definitely does go fast. It definitely did go fast. Like just me looking at the last 12 years of my career from 2012 all the way now, 2024, it's just been a hell of a run. And it went by so quick.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing just to still even be here fighting for world titles.
Mhm.
And it's just to show you how great I am. Many fighters can't last a decade plus, and I'm still here fighting at the highest level.
100%. What is it now for you in boxing? Whatever happens, if you didn't take another fight, didn't lace up another pair of gloves, you're in the history books for what you've done. Some big names on your record. Danny Garcia has achieved a hell of a lot of things. So, what is it for you now? Is it financial? Is it legacy? Is it a combination of both? What is it for you?
It's definitely legacy. My legacy is everything to me.
Mhm.
Since I started boxing, I wanted to be an Olympic gold medalist. I wanted to be a world champion in three different weight classes. I didn't get the gold medal, but I got two championships in two different divisions. And I
Yeah.
always said I always wanted three.
Hmm.
And I'm just right now I'm speaking my words into existence. And I'm doing everything I said I would do. And I'm the type of person, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm not gonna stop until I achieve it.
The last time we did speak, it was a reaction. I think it might have been Canelo Munguia, and I asked you who's next, and you said Lara's next. We waited, we waited, we waited, but you've now got him on a big card. What would it mean for you to become world champion and to beat this man on another huge stage? What would it mean to you?
It would mean the world to me. This is my dreams right here. This is everyone don't achieve their dreams.
Hmm.
I already did it two times in two different weight classes, and the third one, it's the third time's a charm.
Hmm.
For me, this will mean everything.
You mentioned there you're a young OG. You've not taken a lot of punishment over your career. You could have another however many years. Do you see the fights now? Obviously, I know you can't look past what's coming up in September. It's a big fight. But providing everything goes your way, do you see the next sort of two or three fights, the names you want to share the ring with before you start getting close to 40 and you go, you know what, maybe I'm kind of done. Do you see the other names?
But right now, I'm still focused on Lara because to me, this is like a fight that I cannot overlook because this is a history fight for me. This is a legacy fight, and for me to worry about anybody else right now, it wouldn't even make sense to me.
Hmm.
So I just got to go in there and take care of Lara, and then, like I said to everyone else, we can speak about whoever you want to speak about. For now, nothing makes sense to me, or I'm not even thinking about nothing besides Lara.
How do you win this fight? Lara's been in with the best. As of you, how do you beat this man? You've got a lot of power. Everybody knows that. Your boxing IQ, I feel sometimes people underestimate how good you are in the ring because you've had such great knockouts in your career. How do you beat this man?
I would love to be the first person to stop Lara. I would love to be the
Yeah.
first person to stop. I've been the first person to stop a lot of fighters.
Hmm.
And to me, if I could stop them and just for sure guarantee that championship, I mean, that'll just be the icing on the cake. But I'm on my way to the gym right now. We getting ready for 12 rounds, and we got to dominate them for 12 rounds.
Got a couple more for you. Obviously, it's on a big card. What do you make of that main event? Mexico, Puerto Rico, always good when they come together. Berlanga seems game for this fight. Canelo, we know what he brings to the table. How do you see that?
I think it's an excellent fight. Mexico versus Puerto Rico was always in a big rivalry. Canelo taking on a young, hungry lion who has everything to gain. And, I can't wait. It's going to be a great night. I think the fight's going to live up to the hype.
You one of your I think it was your last performance. You had a very sort of viral moment where you got grabbed the mic and said, "Look, I've been through a lot." You were very honest, and you know a lot of athletes have sort of since then as well taken it upon themselves to say, "Look, we all go through stuff," kind of thing. How you know have you got a message to sort of finish this interview off and to say to people, you know, if you are struggling, look, there is help out there. You can get help 'cause it's important, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I would say, if you are going through mental health issues, I think the most important thing is to surround yourself around people you love, you can trust. You know, if it's your mom, your dad, or you don't have a mom or dad, your brothers, a best
Hmm.
friend, and just speak about it. Tell people how you feel. Don't hold it in because your thoughts can be your worst enemy. If you let your thoughts overtake your body, then sometimes you get stuck in that hole and can't get out.
Has boxing been that for you? Has boxing been that outlet? In terms of, you know, if you're not having maybe the best of days, you can go to the gym, you can release that maybe that bit of pressure kind of thing.
Definitely. But boxing comes sometimes with a lot of pressure also. So
Yeah.
sometimes that could be a trigger, but you just have to know how to you just have to know your triggers and what makes you feel good and what makes you feel bad.
Hmm.
And believe it or not, a lot of athletes go to it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to this athlete who plays for the Eagles. He was in the gym training and he said, "Look, um, pressure is made up in the mind." And I never looked at it like that. He
Yeah.
said it's made up. It don't exist. And once I started looking at it like that, because we were talking about the anxiety stuff, he said pressure is made up in the mind. You making that up yourself. And really, it was right. It was true.
Yeah.
And once you learn how to change your mindset, it's really about just changing your mindset. And the sky's the limit.
100%. Well, look, Danny, I hope to be in attendance at your fight. We look forward to seeing you back in the ring doing your thing, and it's going to be good. It's a big night of boxing, and it's good to have you back. So appreciate the time.
Thank you.